No one expected that a simple morning would change the way Daniel saw the world. He woke up that day with a strange heaviness in his chest, the kind that made the morning air feel colder than usual. His stomach grumbled loud, reminding him he hadn't eaten since the night before. With quiet steps, he pushed open the wooden door of his small house and walked out, hoping food would calm the storm inside him. The street was still waking up. Birds called from rooftops, and a soft breeze brushed across his face. Daniel kept walking until he reached the little food shop at the corner, the one everyone called Mama Joy's place. The moment he stepped in, the warm smell of beans and fresh bread wrapped around him like comfort. "Good morning, Daniel," Mama Joy said with a tired but gentle smile. "Good morning, Ma, please, I'm really hungry." "Can I have beans and bread?" he asked, trying not to sound desperate. Mama Joy nodded and began packing the food. Daniel watched her, his stomach twisting tighter every second. She handed him the warm nylon, but before he could thank her, the shop door opened. Two men walked in. Daniel didn't know their names. He had never seen them before. But something about them made the air shift. The room suddenly felt smaller, quieter, heavier. The men didn't talk. They didn't smile. Instead, they looked straight at him. Their eyes followed him like shadows, cold and searching. Daniel's heart beat faster, but he kept his face steady. He didn't look away. He didn't shrink. Something inside him refused to show fear. The silence stretched, tight enough to break. But Daniel held his ground. For a moment, it felt like the world was standing still, just him and the men, locked in a quiet storm no one else understood. Then, without a word, the two men suddenly stood up. They left the food they had already bought and walked straight out of the shop. Just like that. Mama Joy blinked, confused. Daniel could finally breathe again, though the air still felt strange around him. He took his food and walked home slowly, his mind racing. What had he felt? Why had those men looked at him like that? Why did the air around them feel wrong? He reached his doorstep and paused, the warm food in his hand suddenly forgotten. A chill ran down his spine as the memory replayed in his head, their eyes, their silence, the heavy feeling, his own stubborn courage. Something had happened in that shop, something he couldn't explain. And deep inside, he knew. This wasn't the end of it.